Hello, students and friends of the HorrorTube BookTube community. I am Coach Stroud, and welcome to another riveting episode of Coach Stroud's What to Read While Quarantined. Yeah! In this episode, I'm going to be talking to you about Richard Matheson's 1958 novel, A Stir of Echoes. Now, again, as I've said in the past, usually when I read a book and I talk about it on here, I show the book cover to you. But this is another one of those situations where I listen to the book via Libby. And again, if you don't know who Libby is, it's an app for your iPhone, smartphone, tablet, whatever, that connects with your local public library and allows you to download audiobooks or even ebooks to read. They're not sponsoring me. I'm not big enough to be sponsored by any means, but I want to share that with you because there's a lot of really good books out there that you can read for free via your library and Libby. So I decided to download Richard Matheson's A Stir of Echoes. Honestly, Regina St. Clair was talking about how she's another BookTube creator and author, and she was talking about how she had never read Richard Matheson's I Am Legend. Well, I haven't either, and that's like a classic amongst the horror community. So I went on Libby looking to download a version of I Am Legend. Unfortunately, it was on hold, meaning somebody else has got it. So I have to, I put a hold down for it, and I saw that he had another book of Stir of Echoes. And I was like, never really heard of this one before. I do recall vaguely that there was a movie that came out in 1999 starring Kevin Bacon. Haven't seen it, but I recognized the name through that. So I was like, all right, I'll give this a shot. Downloaded it. I've listened to it over the past couple days. And I gotta say, I got kind of mixed feelings with it. One, it starts off really, really good with our main character, Tom, and his wife going to a party where Tom is somewhat reluctantly, but he plays along and stuff, is hypnotized by his wife Anne's, brother, and Tom's brother-in-law. After this happens, Tom starts hearing voices. He starts getting feelings and he can start to sense certain things and read certain thoughts. And that opens up the doors to all these different situations. He starts to see things that haven't happened yet. It's another one of these telekinetic abilities that Stephen King would go on to write a lot about through his novels. And I believe King actually got inspiration from Richard Matheson over the years, and he's commented before about how much Matheson was a influence to him. Now, so Tom, he goes about his business. It's really causing some issues with his wife. She's not liking certain things. Like Tom realizes that his wife's Anne's mother has passed away before Anne even finds out. And of course, that's going to be detrimental to anybody. Finding out that a parent has passed away and then finding out weirdly through the telekinetic abilities of your husband. Kind of odd. Overall, I think the novel is pretty decent. It's a very quick read. I'll put it that way. It's a quick read. There's certain parts where it dulls down and slows out, but man, oh man, Richard Matheson is known for his twist endings or his crazy endings, I guess. And this one has a neat twist to it, one that I didn't see coming, and I'm usually pretty good at judging how certain endings are going to come about. So I would recommend it simply for the twist ending that comes at the end. It's interesting, and it does hold through. It's good. If you're really interested in other Richard Matheson works, again, check out probably I Am Legend. That is his most famous one, I would say. But also look at a lot of Twilight Zone episodes, because Richard Matheson wrote a lot of those, including the Terror at 20,000 Feet, I believe is what it's called. The story of the guy that's on the airplane, and he believes he sees gremlins out on the wing of the plane, and nobody believes him and stuff like that. That story was so good that it was featured in the original Twilight Zone series, and then again when the movie The Twilight Zone came out in the 80s. So give it a shot. If you like those kind of stories, those Twilight Zone-esque stories, then A Stir of Echoes would probably be good for you. I do plan on watching the movie. I don't know, I'll probably have to rent it or something, but I do plan on watching it just to see how close it is to the novel. But Stir of Echoes by Richard Matheson, pretty good, pretty decent. I'd recommend it. Simply, again, for that twist ending. All right, guys, thank you so much. Short, simple, take it easy. Deuces, I'm out.